Hello everyone. As a practicing doctor for the last 30 years, two important things in my prescription, and both are to do with the rays. The first are the rays we receive, and the second are the rays we emit. So the rays we receive are obviously the sun rays, and just like how we charge our phones and computers, we have trillions of cells which gets charged by the sun. So just being in the sun is really important, not just for the vitamin D and immunity, but every cell in your body and every function gets activated by the sunshine. So let's all actually show the sun to shine. And we are the planet who has always lived on fossil fuels, and it's time for us now to learn to use more gentle rays of the sun and other ways of generating energy. These are exciting times we live in. And the second rays are the rays we send out. So these rays are actually that of prayer. So what is the science of prayer? This is not about religion. Forget, you can call God as source, you can call God by whatever name you want, because these feet of mine have walked across the breadth and length of countries, from praying in the Vatican to the Holy Cross in Goa. I walked on the streets of Mumbai in a procession, in the Gurudwara with TJ, and in different Jain temples and Hindu temples, wherever there's divine energy. But can I tell you a secret? That's not alone where the energy is. You create energy by the power of your prayer. So suppose it's a certain place in your home. You don't need to have a big elaborate room or anything, but just it's the sincerity and intent with which you pray which creates that energy there. Interesting, isn't it? And what is the science of prayer? How does it actually reach? These are rays which your thoughts, words, and your feelings, they travel up. And how the prayers benefit you is the strength which you derive from that. So we are going to pray in such a way that we are going to show the sun to shine. We are going to teach the sun to shine with the kind of strong prayers. So each ray is either strong or weak depending on the intensity and the sincerity with which we ask. Suppose a loved one was dying. Of course, at that time, you're going to ask from your heart and stronger than ever. And many people who've had accidents have actually witnessed the body there, they being out of the body. My own younger brother had such an experience, and many other people as well. And even in a car crash, one person who was praying in the car, that sincere prayer could save the life of the person sitting there. So it's not just to save a life, but every moment gets beautiful when we pray. So scientifically, disease, illness, cancers, everything, when you have some kind of a belief in something, you can call it energy, you can call it universe, source, whatever, but it's super important. So what are the gifts we get? Remember, you did not incarnate without a gift. So you get a gift to see whether you will use it or not. So really pray and ask for it to be used. Why are you given power? To see if you can use it in a good way. Why are you given money? To see whether you can really use it for service, you can really use it where it's needed. Why are we given fear? Because you have to learn the lesson of courage. So every little gift or big gift you have given is for you to share with the world, because the time has come when we've understood that, living in little boxes in our minds and hearts, this is not working. So let's change the narrative where we completely get connected, not just with the sun and with everything beyond, but also with each other. Let's get united in one field of transcendence. Pray the prayer that's the essence of every ritual. God, I have no hope. You are my first, last, and my eternal and only refuge. Do not do your daily prayers like a bird pecking in and out. Prayer is an egg. Hatch out the helplessness inside. There is nothing else. In these times of a calamity, calmness is what you need. And this calmness actually comes to you through prayer. And forgiveness, sometimes we have very close relationships where we are not able to forgive because of our own insecurities. This is a time where we pray and ask where all our negative traits go, and we come out shining, fearless, positive, complete vehicles of service. And we celebrate a unity as we all realize that this is our moment to shine. Each of us are special, no one more, no one less. So enjoy, just like the birds, just like the animals, just like the air and wind. Let's all flow in unison with nature. Let's celebrate being one. Thank you so much.